Hey everybody, we are here. We're counting you down to the weekend on Blind Guys Walk Your Life. Look, if you're looking to get off prescription drugs and with all that nasty side effects and high costs, we have some answers for you on how you can cure things like diabetes, high blood pressure, and remedies for all sorts of chronic diseases with food and with natural tinctures recommended by Master Herbalist Yah'ki Awakened. It's a game show, a 1 hour game show where you get to answer questions and ask questions all along the way as we introduce you to how you can get off those drugs without opioids.
Yes, 1 hour show, definitely stick and stay. Do we start the show? Do we go? What
Let's
do
go
we
with the
do?
early bird race. Let's have the blue plate.
Oh, absolutely.
The blue ribbon plate for those that are early into the comments. Who's already dove into the comments?
Well, first person here was Gail at Night.
Hey, Gail at Night, the moderator queen, holding it down for the Blue Ridge team.
So we are going to put you all in a race. You're here in the first 5 minutes, but we're also going to go with the first question. You all are familiar with Yahki Awakened. We don't want to hold you any longer with some of the info from him. I definitely will show his website. I'm going to show maybe a clip or two from a video, or maybe not. We'll see what happens because his website is a wealth of information. So he's always talking about the body systems. So that's where today we're talking a lot about the body systems, how they work, what his tinctures are doing for people. I'm just going to share with you right now his website so that way you can see who we're talking about, because G. Albert is here too.
Now keep in mind, this information is for informational purposes only. It's not a substitute for medical advice. If you need medical advice about your own health, go talk to your own physician.
Boom, your own. Look.
However, you do get the wealth of information that the Master Herbalist Yah'ki Awakened is bringing from his website and all of the wonderful tinctures and herbal remedies that he's offering for things like diabetes, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, AIDS, herpes, even Alzheimer and cancer. These are all things that he has developed formulas for and has developed remedies and cures for people to help them heal from these without the nasty side effects that you will see when you take things like Lipitor, lisinopril, Lisopril.
We're going to look at some side effects today, you all. So we'll see how things compare to each other. Now, we do have here in the chat also our favorite moderator, Philip Waldo Jr.
WJ, representing the VA, 2 up, 2 down.
Yes, he's greeting everyone, greeting Albert, greeting Lashes, because we got a millionaire in the room.
Lashes joining now. Let me say one thing, Lashes can't understand.
My Renaissance grandma. Now, let me tell y'all something.
Buckner.
Yes, Vanessa Buckner has an amazing channel, but even more amazing, I forgot she has a store. So she's going to appreciate this. A lot of the things that Yahki provides, you can get from my Renaissance grandma. She has an Etsy shop, y'all, Lady V. You know what? I'm going to have to find her link and drop it in here because she has... No, I'm not. I'm going to keep it to myself.
Vanessa, that sounds like a lingerie shop. Lady V.
You know what?
Lingerie.
Yes. So
Lingerie by Lady V.
For those of you not familiar with Yahki Awakened, this is where we're going to be today. He has a YouTube channel. He's on Facebook, Instagram. More importantly, he has a website, a full shop right there on the website as well. So we know that my Renaissance grandma is working. Y'all, she's filling up that Etsy shop, Lady V's good things. Sandra living a full life. Hey there, you are in the race. And guess who here from the west side?
Mr. Riley.
You already know.
Riley and Mr. Riley with the Riley.
Yes. So he is here. So these people are definitely going into the race for the blue ribbon plate because you all are plates of food in this race. And do we give them the first question? I say we give it to them.
Okay, well, since you say we give it to them, let's give it to them.
All right. Oh, wait. G. Albert said, can you repeat what you said during the first 2 minutes? YouTube started your midstream into your intro because also Alimatu Sadia Vlogs is listening from Kuwait. Y'all know she's in Kuwait, but she's Ghanaian.
Well, G. Albert, this rewind and reset is just for you. G. Albert, today we are talking about, hey, if you're looking at it, get off prescription medications, the expensive prescription medications, all the nasty side effects. Today we're going to talk about the types of food food and tinctures that Yah'ki Awakened, Master Herbalist Yah'ki Awakened, would recommend for different body systems. We're going to take a look at body systems, how they function, and the foods and the tinctures and herbal remedies that Master Yah'ki Awakened has recommended to support those systems for maximum health.
Now, Yahki, we do have his information scrolling at the bottom of the screen. Gail at Night, thank you so much for dropping his links to his YouTube channel and other things. So we appreciate that. It's already in the description, y'all, but this is how you can get this information to help yourself get off of medications.
Get off the drugs.
Yeah, and drugs, yes, because a lot of people, when they're trying to get off of drugs, thank you, Mr. Riley's World, for putting in hashtag the home team. Everybody do that. That helps you with the race as well, because Trash Can Waves is here too.
Hey, Trash Can Waves in the house.
Yes, so for people trying to get off of drugs, we say, a lot of times there's opioids that are used to get people off of stronger things. And so this is a way for you to help yourself do the best for yourself. So my Renaissance grandma has also put in hashtag the home team. I'm going to show them the first question, and then I'll also show them the race. We're going to go ahead and do the race. And G. Albert said, thank you, by the way.
You're welcome, G. Albert. Thanks for the heads up on that intro.
Yes, and Gail at Night is saying what we always say every time.
Information is for informational purposes only. If you need medical advice, seek medical advice from your own physician.
Yes, from your own. Look, y'all, we're just giving you the information that we've gathered, but we are not in any way influencing James Bush or anybody else. James is here, Corey.
James Bush.
So good to see you.
You do have at your disposal today two people that have had experience in the medical field. LaQuita has been almost a lifelong. She's been like a half a century. She's been a nurse.
You know what? Thank you, Sandra, living a full life, putting in hashtag home team.
She's been a nurse, a surgical nurse. She's been providing care for adults and children that are on life-sustaining equipment. So she has a wealth of information and experience that she's witnessed throughout her medical career. I myself, before I went blind, I was working
because Corey can't see. For those of you that may be watching for the first time, his eyes don't work.
Before I lost my sight when I was 19 years old, I was a radiologic technician, and that's the fancy word for X-ray tech. So I had to learn a lot about body systems and body functions as well. So we'll be infusing some of that experience and knowledge within this 1 hour trivia game show day.
So we do want you to get off of drugs if you have any addictions. But Trash Can Wave says, what about if you're addicted to love?
Addicted to love? Trash Can, you addicted to something else. We ain't gonna talk about that on this episode. We'll let you talk about that on your channel. If you want to find out what Trash Can Wave is addicted to, you can go to his channel and check him out.
You know what? Let's show this first question, and then we're going to get into the race. LaQuita Marie has been a nurse for over 25 years. Match the body system with its organ. She saw these all in surgery. So y'all, yes, I was in brain surgery. I've seen liver surgery, and that was a sad one too, because we didn't even get this. We just kind of opened them up.
Oh, that's the one where the doctor was like, "Man, I'm sorry," and just stitching back
up. Yeah, man. When I tell y'all, it was green in there. It ain't supposed to be. It looked like Anyway, prostate, heart.
I remember that day that you actually called me and told me about that one. I said, okay.
Yeah, I was like, whoa, the inside of him was crazy. And they just was like, sorry. And then, prostate cancer. Let me tell y'all, if you've ever been in surgery, men, for this particular surgery, they got y'all looking like the position that they have y'all in
the book.
I mean, it is crazy. I'm like, wow.
Knees to your ears.
You know what? It's crazy. Trash Can Wave says, oh, the last thing Corey saw was LaQuita's lovely face. He's been dreaming about her ever since. I agree. Absolutely. You are right, Trash Can Waves.
Yeah, I can still see LaQuita's facial expressions for different situations in my head.
I know, right? Yeah, because you always know, like, Quita looking like this, huh? Mm-hmm. And Philip says, wasn't that a song in the 80s, Addicted to Love?
Could have been.
So you guys, this is how you match it up. So Philip says all of them. So you have to put in I did see all of these. Okay, wait, let me say this.
Reading this fundamental, he didn't even read it.
Right. No, Trash Can Waves, the men were actually on their back, not face down. It's like, yeah, it was crazy. Like, not face down, up, back like that. Oh yeah, not like that. It was like they were on their back and their knees were cranked back to their ears for prostate cancer. It was crazy. I was like, man, if
So
these
you
people,
know which direction they're going for that one.
yeah, but anyways, so liver, you have to match, like, is the liver part of the circulatory system or is the liver part of the nervous system? So you need to have 2 words for this answer.
Is the liver part of the reproductive system?
I know, G. Albert. I'm watching what I'm saying. My kids are right in the next room. Philip says Robert Palmer. Is that the person that sang the song?
Maybe.
I don't know. Let's get into the race.
Mighty funny, G. Albert knew you talking about Watch Lane, so G. Albert knows that song.
Exactly. All right. So we're gonna get into this race.
Blue ribbon plate race. For those that you got into the comments within the first 5 minutes of the show, we thank you for joining us early.
Yeah. Hey there, TWP.
Popcorn.
Yes. You know what? That's the Amazon position trash can. But let me tell you, when you're a man getting prostate surgery, it's a scary position. I was like, man, I don't think the men would want to know that they were in this position. Because I mean, I'm just thinking like you would be sore just from the position, not the surgery. I'm just thinking like that right there would mess you up. Anyways, this is a 20-second race for the people that got in the first 5 minutes.
And part of this broadcast is to show you how you can avoid having to get in that position, man. Because we're going to talk about different things different foods and the different tinctures you can have to manage those types of situations.
Yeah. So thanks, James Bush, for putting in hashtag the home team. Philip says brain is part of the nervous system. Good answer. Good answer. He's also greeting everyone as they come in, saying hello to TWP Popcorn, who did not make it in the first 5 minutes. And so that is why he's not in this particular race. But over there at Team DWC, it's a good time. So y'all check out TWP Popcorn. How do you want to do the race, Corey? What are you going to say? What am I going to do?
I'm going to say on your marks, get set, go.
Okay.
And I give you the nod, you're going to say go.
All right, we're ready.
All right, on your marks, get set. Before they give somebody prostate surgery, they give them an enema so they can
go. All right, so let's see. G. Albert is coming forward. Who is that falling back? Poor David Hunt. All right, James Bush is in the back. Also, nobody's pulling ahead. Sandra Living a Full Life is kind of coming up. Mr. Riley's coming up. Renaissance Grandma's falling. Ooh, lashes. Oh no, James Bush is a taco. I think he's gonna take it. Hey, yes, and trash.
James Bush was a vegan taco. You gonna tell him he was? What's trash can ways?
Let's see. Let's check it out.
Because Cassandra, like sausage or hot dog.
I know, right? Cassandra South Fulton Garden does have it. Hashtag the home team. So hello to you. This is good. You know what, trash can? When you wake up and see a doctor in the room without his lab coat and no glove, there's a lawsuit. Let's get on to this race. Let's see who's winning. Okay, because everybody's congratulating and everybody's excited. Sandra Living a Full Life and my Renaissance Grandma. But James Bush was like, what? Yes, you are the winner. But let's see how it worked out. You're first. Sandra Living a Full Life is second as a sushi plate. We still eat sushi. We eat the ones without eel, because I used to like the eel rolls.
Yep.
Trash Can Waves is third. I think he's a veggie dog, maybe.
I knew it was gonna be something like that.
He is not a carrot dog. Tabitha Brown's carrot dogs. I've made those. I've tried those. It tasted like a carrot.
It's like a roasted vegetable sandwich.
Yeah, it tastes like a roasted. It was a good sandwich, but it
wasn't. If you take a hot dog, it's not that.
Yeah, I could see how it would be.
Field roast, the field roast ones that you got.
The field roast ones were the best.
Those are the best.
Yeah. So let's see. Fourth place, we've got Lashes Journey. Community Solutions Pro says that was fun. Don't worry, you can be in the next race because we have more questions. So this race was for people that got here in the first 5 minutes. Keep in mind, all you have to do, Community Solutions Pro, is put in hashtag the home team, because we're going to do the first place pony race soon.
And answer these questions, because today we're talking about how you can get off those expensive prescription drugs, or if somebody you know can get off those expensive prescription drugs with those nasty side effects, and start working on your health, improving your health with food and even tinctures recommended by Master Herbalist Yah'ki Awakened. Remember, this information is for informational purposes only. It is not a substitute for medical advice.
Nope.
If you need medical advice, go seek medical advice from Trash Can Wade,
who has already put in the home team.
No, go seek medical advice from your own doctor.
So let's get back into the rest of the lineup. Lashes Journey was fourth, Gail at Night fifth place, and then Mr. Riley, Philip Waldo Jr., 8th place is Alimatu Sadia Blogs. My Renaissance Grandma is 9th. G. Albert is 10th place. So that's the top 10. Poor David Hunt pulled it up in the rear with 11th place. And he was, I think he was a bowl of popcorn because he's off the screen pretty much.
The TWP popcorn is never popcorn.
Well, he didn't make it to this race because he wasn't here in the first 5 minutes. He got here in the first.
It has to happen at some point.
Hopefully sometime soon, right?
So back to the question.
Okay. Let me bring the question in because I do have James Bush's speech. What do you call it when you win?
Acceptance speech.
Yes. He says, thank you for the love and the tacos. So thank you, TW Popcorn, for putting in hashtag the home team. And Sandra Living a Full Life says, veggies. Yes. That's what I'm talking about, right? They help you out. And that's what today's all about. Getting you off the drugs, according to Master Herbalist Yah'ki Awakened, with food, with and tinctures made from herbs. Yes, absolutely. Thank you, G. Albert, for congratulating him. Gail at Night says, I must have had molasses on my pancakes.
You had molasses in you.
Yeah, Gail at Night, let's see. She was a stack of pancakes. All right, so let's get into the question because thanks, Gail, for putting that there. None of this is for informational purposes only. Mm-hmm. All right, none of this is for medical advice. It's not for financial advice, none of that. So here's the question for you.
And just before, I'm sorry to interrupt, but also remember, we're not promoting Master Herbalist Yah'ki Awakened because we're getting any type of compensation. We just if you go to his channel, his website, you find he's a wealth of information, and then compare it with other people like Dr. Barbara O'Neill and some of the other people that are out there talking about the same things.
Aris Latham, his name looks like Aris Latham, ARIS, Aris Latham, Latham,
Pierre. Akeem Pierre.
Akeem Pierre.
I always stumble over this.
We got to say hi to Steph Shockley.
Steph Shockley in the house. Thanks for joining us.
Yes.
Kareem, that's his name.
Master Herbalist Kareem. He's in Ghana right now. Mm-hmm. So you all have to match the body system with its organs. So far, Philip said the brain is part of the nervous system. So you all have to tell us if
the organ with the body system.
Yes. And thank you, Gail at Night, for dropping all of the information so that people, if they don't want to go to the description, they can just click the link here to get to Master Herbalist Yah'ki's channel, his YouTube channel, his Instagram, or wherever. So let's see here. You all can match this one up, but does the liver go with the nervous, digestive, circulatory, or reproductive system? The prostate go with the nervous, digestive, circulatory, or reproductive system? Does the brain go to the nervous, digestive, circulatory, or reproductive system? Or does the heart? Which one of those systems does it go to? When I worked in surgery as a nurse, I saw all of these surgeries. I saw the insides of folks. It was interesting. It was good, but whoo.
I had an opportunity to go to an autopsy once, and LaQuita, you can verify this. Ain't much difference in the appearance of raw meat in the grocery store and human muscle.
Yeah, it's interesting.
What are we really eating?
All right, so here's an answer from G. Albert. He says, James, just remember, the taco shell is a plant-based treat. Not sure about all of the meaty ingredients. I think he did have like vegetables in there and everything. lettuce, salsa. I make my own plant-based meats. Olives. Oh, let me get my pearls together. Thank you, Community Solutions Pro. Now, she's a medical professional over there on the West Coast. She says liver is digestive. Yep. And she also says the prostate is reproductive. Okay, come through, help the people out. All right. So, Corey, we never started the show.
We got to go do that.
Oh, we do?
Mm-hmm. Ready?
Oh, okay. So while you all put your answer in, Sandra Living a Full Life says the liver filters them all. Oh, Philip then went to Google. He says prostate, reproductive, heart, circulatory, liver, digestive. That's what I'm talking about. Y'all see my brother knows his stuff. Do we need to start the show or should we just get into today's topics? I mean, we're already in. It's like 18 minutes in.
Let's go ahead and start with today's topic. Let's go start the show with the real talk from the top of that intro. Welcome to Black Guy. His wife did like choo. All right, we did it.
Why is G. Albert asking LaQuita, did it smell like alcohol in the OR? No, definitely not. It did not smell like alcohol.
So, we want to thank you for joining us for this episode of A Blind Guy.
His wife.
Their Life Live. We're here for you every hump day. Bang! Bang! Oh.
No, it's Thursday.
Dang, I wound up too fast. So I stopped at the second bang. To Friday, that's Wednesday.
Thursday,
Friday.
11:15 a.m. Eastern Standard
So
Time.
actually, I tried to cut me off real quick. So, and we're here today to talk to you about how you can get off those expensive prescription drugs with those nasty side effects, and find remedies for diabetes, for high blood pressure, high cholesterol, HIV, Alzheimer's, cancer, anything that you can find. There's a natural remedy to it through food and through tinctures and herbs that we're going to explore. Our recommendations by Master Herbalist Yah'ki Awakened.
Yes. Now, definitely for today, we would like you to please click the like button. A lot of people have already done that. Gail is reminding you, of course, scrolling at the bottom of the screen right now, blindguyhiswife.com, and lots of our sponsors, because Gail is dropping, hey, check out our merch, become a sponsor by visiting blindguyhiswife.com.
And don't forget, while you're on blindguyhiswife.com, remember to click the green coffee cup so she can say,
what you doing?
Girl, you know I'm doing. I'm fitting to put you in that prostate position and stir it like coffee.
You know what? Is that appropriate? Because AJ's road tripping is here, as well as Brown Coat Blue. I don't think they're trying to hear all of that.
AJ and Brown Coat Blue, thank you for joining us this morning.
And you know, TWP, he says, I'm trying to stay medicated.
Go visit TWP Popcorn's channel to learn more about that.
So definitely when you head on over to blindguyhiswife.com, you will see the coffee cup. That is where when you click it, it does open a widget. This is your opportunity to join the home team. So it opens up a widget. You can buy 1 coffee, 3 coffee, 5 coffees. Corey has been blind over 25 years. His eyes don't work, so we always put in 25. Leave your name, say something nice. You can see how you're supporting this production. All proceeds go to our nonprofit organization, and you can see who else purchased coffees as well. Thank you to JBWR, Danique Anthony, Antoine Wade, Healthy G Mom, Gina versus Gina, and all of the others. So, Corey, do we?
Plant-based Street?
Oh, I was going to say, let's give them another question before the sneak peek at the plant-based treat, because She Fires is in here, and she comes packing.
She smiled but mighty, blah blah, 40 and feisty, blah blah.
Bronco Blue says Corey's getting started.
If you got static, you better not try. Who we talking about? Papa, She Fire.
Hey, good to see you. She says, would love to know how to cut out my allergy meds, natural remedies. Yeah. Definitely.
And now we can give you some, because LaQuita will attest to, after being with me for almost 110 years.
Now, this is not something that Yahki promotes, because I'm going to go to his store while you talk about this.
But for allergies, they recommend that, depending on what the allergies you have, if it's seasonal allergies like hay fever, they recommend that you actually try to get the honey and some all-natural honey from beekeepers that are in your local area, because that'll give you, it's putting the pollen into your body and the plant material into the body that you usually would cause you to sneeze, and you build up a...
I think he would agree with the bee pollen and the honey. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought you were going to say the vinegar, because
no.
On his website, when you go to the menu and you go to education, I think we showed you all this before. He has all these different things, 12 body systems, instructions, how to eat to live, different things so that you can download. So like, let's say if you needed the answer to that first question, he has information on every body system here, the muscular system, integumentary system, like, skin, hair, and nails. And you can view different products for this system. So this is a way to get into, okay, if I need healing for my tissues, and you can read what this is about, and that is how you can find healing for whatever you need. Skeletal system, nervous. Let's see, for her, it would be the lymphatic system or the endocrine system that would help with allergies. So here we go.
Respiratory system.
Also respiratory system too. I'm going to go to lymphatic system, because he always talks about that. The lymphatic system is sometimes considered to be part of the immune system. It consists of a network of lymph vessels and ducts that collect excess fluids called lymph from extracellular spaces and tissues and transport the fluid to the bloodstream. Let's see. I'm going to click on it. It helps with some types of white blood cells that fight infections. So when you view products for this system, this is how you get into your healing modalities, or helpful. Now, when you're taking pills, they say this will manage it. Yahki is a beast. He talks about what will heal you. So the suggested products are capsules. You can open that. and then you can click on any of these, like brain nerve, Vital Max capsules, brain nerve and adrenal capsules and whatnot. Then you can click on tinctures, teas, oils, kits, and bundles. So this way you can get exactly what you need. Blood purifier tincture, parasite elimination tincture, liver detox tincture. So that's one way to go with it. I'm going to stop that share for now and see what you all are talking about, because we do have to let you know that what Gail Knight is saying, this is for informational purposes only. None of this is medical advice.
We're just trying to share ways with you. The Master Herbalist Yah'ki Awakened has shared with food and tinctures on how to get yourself off of those expensive prescription medications and the nasty side effects, and into healing yourself with natural remedies that don't have side effects. So the side effects they have, they're not as rough as that long list you hear at the end of commercials like Lipitor or Lisinopril and all those other prescription medications. And again, like I said, this one, the one I gave you, She Fires, that was not one of his recommendations. I'm pretty sure he would agree with it, because it's all involving, using the natural products from the honey created by the bees.
Now, the other thing is, She Fires is like, I'll have to check out this site for show. The good thing is his YouTube channel, it's amazing, right? But on his website, that is where you'll get the solution. So I would say watch his channel. That way he breaks everything down, right? And he breaks it down in easy language. So that,
and for the men out there, he also
has, Kay,
every kiss,
because you mentioned men. So for the men out there, and Kay is a Nigerian. Woo, thank you, Kay. You the first Nigerian I got today.
For the men out there, he also talks about things that he has to keep the tree branch strong.
Don't worry, Kay. You don't have to watch from the beginning. We are always rolling. We repeat. And besides that, there's a new question coming up. We're about to do the first place pony.
You just start talking like,
you know what? Kay is Nigerian. He don't need to get his joystick strong. He's
you just went to, I said he says tree branch.
Oh, okay. You know what? Let's get into
what you know about Nigerians and joysticks?
G. Albert says, I have an issue with joint pain in my hands and bone on bone knee.
Yes, he definitely has a lot of remedies that he talks about with arthritis. Any of the itises that you can experience with this inflammation, he basically talks about it starts with cleansing out your liver and your endocrine system.
I'm going to go to the skeletal system for him. Kay is over there laughing at you or me. I don't know who he's laughing at. So I'm going to go back to the body systems, and I'm going to go to skeletal. And what were you going to say, Corey?
No, that was it. You were going to the right place.
Okay. View the products for this system. And the reason why I'm showing you this is because his site is so dynamic. You have to understand how to use it. And that way you won't be like, man, it's taking me too long to get my answers. Okay, let's see here. The skeletal system consists of bones, joints, teeth. Their bones are connected by tendons, ligaments, and cartilage. Functions of the skeletal system include supporting the body and giving it shape. It enables the body to move, protects internal organs, stores calcium, and produces red and white blood cells. So for capsules, you have the intracellular cleanse capsules, calcium triphosphate capsules. You might need that. I know I've looked at the calcium triphosphate capsules. I've looked at some of the ingredients, and it's like, oh, this is good stuff. So I don't know. I'm just guessing though, G. Albert. I'm not a doctor. I'm just a nurse. Let's see, superfood capsules, children's gummies. Also, he has tinctures, intracellular cleanse tincture, calcium triphosphate tincture. So this is another thing. Some of the things are repeated where he has them in capsule form, tincture form, tea form. Yes, cellular regeneration tea, revitalizer tea. So you might need that cellular regeneration to regenerate some of what you're missing. And of course, he has kits and bundles. And then which is a revitalizer and builder kit. When you click on shop now, that's when it will take you to all of the products. And, you might want to either write down or copy and paste into a note which products. Wait, what's going on with my internet? We look broke, Corey. The page isn't loading up. Let's pretend like it's his site and not us.
It probably is. That site is kind of clunky. Like, when I say clunky, it's like it's got a lot of information.
So it's slow.
Yeah, definitely.
Got it. Okay. Oh, so then you can just search whatever you might have just looked at. Okay, got it. Let's get on to the first place pony after I show them the next question. Yep. Oh, Lord, I'm sorry. G. Albert, I had the whole thing. He said, please remove my question from the screen so we can read. I know, right? Trash Can is like, man, it's the white pages. No problem. AJ is road tripping. He says he's in lurk mode. I'm always lurking and listening. And James Bush.
That's because AJ is double fisting Hefeweizen, so he can't hold two beers and type in comments at the same time.
Well, James Bush. Now, here's the thing that we've talked about quite a bit with Yahki. I'm recovering from shingles and still experiencing nerve pain. Any thoughts? Because GT Jr. is listening, Corey.
Junior. Yes, out there in Alaska, but yes, James Bush, he does have definitely. He talks about that all the time, and
because he talks about herpes and how shingles
is a form of herpes, and so is chicken pox, so is a cold sore, and he has actual
trash can. Talking about how Corey see that? Y'all know Corey can't see. Don't be over here messing up our chat.
I see what.
Don't even ask.
Oh, anyway, So James, he has actual remedies for those types of situations, and like I said, he has food recommendations for those. He has teas, tinctures, and herbal packets, bitters that he recommends for those, and he can actually get that out of your system because shingles is one of those things. It just doesn't go away. You might subdue the symptoms that you would experience, but they do often return. I know my father, before he passed away, he had, especially being diabetic, he had an ongoing bout with that. And so definitely, check out the Master Herbalist Yah'ki Awakened.
Wait a minute. And I will say this, a big thing that he talks about on his channel is food. He talks about, I'm going to show you all where to go because he talks about fruits. That's why on every page of his, you will see fruits. All of those are fruits. The melons are fruits, anything that has seeds inside of it. Okra,
squash, pumpkin.
Yes. So let's go to education, eat to live. And what you'll find, James Bush, is that for shingles, he talks about going on an all fruit diet, and he has different packages. If you Google Yahki and herpes, and I'm going to show you a couple of videos that we've already shown on this. Let's see, fruits, berries, and melons. Everyone keeps asking me how I'm healing diseases so effectively and so fast. My reply is simple. I don't heal anything. Yahweh or God created the fleshy vehicle or your body to heal itself, and if the mind allows it. So you can overcome any illnesses. Sometimes we need extra healing boosts from God's miracle electric plants that we call alkaline herbs. So this is where he gives you why he got these different pictures of the comparative anatomy showing people's teeth, like we're herbivores, guys. So he shows you here your amino acid therapeutic diet program, what you can eat for breakfast, lunch, dinner. So you can combine any of these things, fruits like grapes, mangoes, cherries, apples, peaches, bananas, key limes, berries, organic only, blackberries, blueberries, strawberries, raspberries, melons. Always eat these by themselves, he says. Watermelon, honeydew, cantaloupe, papaya. He gives you something for lunch, for mid-morning snacks, leafy green vegetables and whatnot. You're going to basically be on a whole food diet, but all of these things, you can download them.
And as you see, he's giving you this information and you haven't even paid anything yet. So his thing is, I want you to have the information.
Oh, thanks, James Bush. He's giving us a super sticker. Wow, $10 super sticker.
Thank you, James Bush. So again, like I said, check out, I don't say doctor. He might as well be a doctor, but check out Master Herbalist.
Wait, did I say increments on the internet not loading up? Did I say increments? Who knows what I said?
I don't know.
Anyways, thank you, James Bush. Sorry, go ahead, Corey.
But so definitely, like, check this out. But again, like I said, and people hear the word herpes, they think about something that's got to be an STD. No, if you've been a child and you've been exposed to chicken pox, then that's herpes. If you ever had a cold sore, or what old people used to call in the South a fever blister, that is a form of herpes. If you have the shingles, especially if you're diabetic, that the shingles is something that comes along. That's an adult form of chicken pox.
Yes.
So,
but we will say that what TW Popcorn is saying, well put together information. When you go to this site, you will not be disappointed. When you go to his YouTube channel and you're just listening to him, you're like, wait, I can actually understand what he's saying. So definitely hit up his link tree. Gail is showing it there for, Yahki Awakened, because his YouTube channel recently changed. And the other nice thing, James Bush, is that when you're here, you can go over to education and you can also click on document downloads. That is where you can download any of these documents. They're organized in a wonderful way, so that you can download abdominal massage, neurolymphatic points, fresh lemonade fast. For you might go to geogenetics therapy diet program, herbal instructions, alkaline food combination chart. healing preparation sheet. Look, there's a kidney filtration sheet. So Corey, we are supposed to be, wow, thank you, AJ's Road Tripping for the $20 super chat. He got the eyes lurking. We're supposed to be doing the first place pony and a question. We ain't gonna never do it.
I'm gonna say this real quick too, and this is just coming from my personal experience and also comparative information that I've researched. When you go through something like shingles.
Oh, Kirk says 2 days in a row. Hey, regular
Nugent in the house. But if you're going through shingles or you have something going on, like men don't realize, people say, you get razor bumps. They're like, oh, that's because the clippers were dirty. No, those are reactions to diabetes and high blood sugar. So when you have those shingle reactions or you have razor bumps, just decrease your sugar intake. I don't say sugar, I mean like the sugar that you put in your coffee, the tea, the anything, ice cream, sodas.
And don't think about fruit, because fruits are good. Yahki talks
good
about
sugars. That's the good sugar. They don't even affect your blood sugar. They just bypass the whole insulin system with the what's that thing called? It makes the insulin, the pancreas.
Oh my goodness, I don't know.
You're a nurse. I used to be actually. I was like, what was that thing called?
But let's just say what Kirk said. Y'all are amazing. Thank you, Kirk.
Thank you. But like I said,
and James Bush Corey says, thank you, Lord, for allowing me to catch today's session. I needed this information. Cool. Let me tell you, all of us need this information because it's one of those things where we're like, where's the healing? Now, when you watch Yahki, he doesn't fool around. He will have people call in. He's answering his questions and giving them details on the fly. Like, this is what you need to do, and this is what you need to take. All of these things work. I'm going to show you all the next question, and then for real, we're going to do the first place pony, because Gail at Night is reminding you, none of this is this is all for informational purposes only. None of this is medical advice. So the iron phosphate tincture by Yahki Awakened is good for sickle cell anemia. By the way, y'all, he talks about healing sickle cell, iron deficiency anemia, hypertension, and many other diseases.
Hypertension, aka
high blood pressure.
Right.
So y'all, for those of you that think you can't get off your blood pressure pills, right? You can. And many other diseases. Matter of fact, Corey got off of his blood pressure medicines with food. So which foods are high in iron? Broccoli, spinach, beet greens, bread, pumpkin seeds, soybeans, flax seeds, lentils, or potato chips. Which foods are high in iron? For real, y'all, we're gonna finally do the first place pony because we're halfway done with this show. It's only a 1 hour show. We've got Yahki's information scrolling, but you guys keep the questions coming. So we just had to bring it. And I'm with Trash Can Philip. Corey just tried to put herpes on all of us. It did feel like that, Trash Can waves.
Because you know how it is. People that herpes, what you been doing? It's like,
But Yahki puts it on everybody too.
Exactly.
He's like, all
everybody
of us.
had it.
Oh, let me tell y'all another one. Now, see, I don't give y'all everybody because y'all ain't ready for everybody. Y'all can't handle everybody. But if y'all want to go to university, Yahki gives it to you in everyday language. But JT, the arch degree, no, I always mess his name up. Let me look at my phone because I have these people saved like I know them. They're in my contacts. Hey, Bernard S.
Hey, Bernard S. in the house. Brother, I owe you a phone call. Gotta catch up with my brother. Another representative from the VA, 2 up, 2 down in the house.
Yes, KT, the arch degree is amazing. Now,
but I'm gonna put it back on like that trash. Yeah, this is one of those things that a lot of people, they just don't think that there's something that applies to them, but it really does, and they don't think it's something that can resurface. Like I said, diabetics typically have a high instances of having shingles, which again goes right back to chickenpox, which again goes right back to it's a type of herpes virus. So, like I said, and it manifests itself in different ways. Like I said, those razor bumps. Once I changed my diet and my lifestyle and cut back on the sugars and things like that, I did notice I didn't have to do any creams or go to any dermatologist. The razor bumps just went away.
So everybody's saying hi to Bernard S. James Bush has to bounce, but this is great. You got the information you need. Bounce happily. Brown Coat Blue says every fruit has a different profile. Some are more glucose and some are more fructose. Fructose does not trigger insulin, however. So y'all know he's the doctor. He's like KT, the arch degree. Fructose does not trigger insulin, however. 100% of it automatically becomes fat, so be active if you eat lots.
There you go, Dr. That's coming from the good Dr. Coat Blue.
So yeah, right. So let's get into, we just showed you the question. Let's get into the first place pony finally before the show is over, and then we're doing the final pony. So how are we going to do this, Corey?
We're just gonna say I'll make the horse race announcement, and then I'll give you the nod, and you're gonna say and they're off.
Oh, okay. So hopefully everybody has already put in hashtag the home team. Trash Can says his Tinder profile gazers ain't trying to hear that, so he's trying to keep his name clear in the streets. Bernard, facts when the uncomfortable truth with Bernard S. Make sure you put in hashtag the home team. Hey, Crafty Mom Creations, so good to see you. Yes, put in hashtag the home team. You might win first place pony because that's what we're doing right now. That means that Gail at Night was first in the chat, but you might be able to get bragging rights.
And you might get your link dropped if you win.
Yes, because Gail at Night is the moderator queen holding it down.
For the Blue Ridge team.
Absolutely. So as you see, GT Jr. has put it in. So go for it, Corey.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another run of the Blind Guy, His Wife, Their Life Live. First place pony derby. All the jockeys are mounted and ready to ride. LaQuita Marie, what are they going to say? What is the doctor going to say when they take up Master Herbalist Yah'ki Awakened's remedies to get off and they don't have to take those prescription drugs anymore?
And they're off. All right, James Bush, my Renaissance Grandma, Cassandra South Fulton Garden, Trash Can Waves, GT Jr., TWP Popcorn, Mr. Riley's World, my Renaissance Grandma, Trash Can Waves, Cassandra South Fulton Garden, my Renaissance Brown Coat Blue,
Dr. Coat Blue, Dr. Coat Blue. You know what? This is rigged.
Dr. Brown Coat Blue.
Dr. Coat Blue has won like 50 first place ponies in the last 2 weeks. I don't know how he's doing that, but
look, this is what happens, right?
Dr. Coat Blue came in the house.
Hey, congratulations to you. Of course, everybody's greeting Crafty Mom. So welcome again, Crafty Mom Creations. You see how it works over here. We have a good time, and Brown Coat Blue can't believe it. He says, what?
Yeah, man. So I don't know what you're doing.
He got the little John in there. What? So definitely you are a winner. Chicken dinner. No chicken dinner. Y'all know we make fake chicken over here because we, as Yahki said, we still got the meat mindset. We still making meat. So I got to stop. He says, I've somehow won 3 times in the last couple of weeks. I think if you give the most information, the best information, maybe that's what it is. Speaking of doctors,
drop his link.
I gotta, he says he's never won before that. Wow. Gail is going to drop your link, Brown Coat Blue. I think he doesn't have a channel is what happened. So here's something, Corey, that AJ is road tripping this in because Yahki Awakened can heal anything. Y'all know AJ is road tripping, has a channel. He's now in Germany living his best life. But he says, what can you suggest to stop all this damn smiling I've been doing lately? It's causing wrinkles in my face and gray is going away.
Don't put the beer down.
No, he flexing on us because he living such a good life over there.
If you want to start smiling, put the beer down. Leave the health devices and the heifers alone, and then come back to the USA, get back into the military.
And that
boom.
gray will return. When I tell you that gray will run back right here. Everybody's congratulating Brown Coat Blue from GT Jr. Grows at Alaska, Cassandra's South Fulton Garden, as well as Brown Coat Blue. He's saying it's rigged. He's like it's rigged, but AJ is road tripping. He's probably over there smiling because he's saying congrats. Probably cheers, giving us a cheer because they're in the future, right? They're right now it's 12 noon for us, so for them it's like 3 p.m.
Yeah, it's a little bit more than that, I think, in Germany.
No, because Ghana is further, and Ghana is 4
hours.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I thought it was a little bit further than that. Okay, all right. Yeah, I'll go with what you say.
Yes, look at Philip. Brown Coat 2 days in a row. Brown Coat says, thanks everyone. Yes, Gail at Night, I do have a chicken like an unchick recipe on my channel. Crafty Mom's Creation saying, thank you so much. It's a warm welcome. Absolutely. Look at all the brothers helping each other out. Trash Can Waves. Let's ride. That's facts and the uncomfortable truth with Bernard S.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, David Hunt was first to say home team. I guess that's true.
Trash Can, what's going on with that car you were doing a couple of last year? That's all I know.
Right. And David Hunt is saying, Greg, we can't drop your link, Brown Coat Blue, but because you don't have a channel. It's empty.
Does he have a website?
No, but we do appreciate your information. Oh, it's 6 p.m. over there in Germany.
A little further away than that.
Oh, you know what? Maybe Ghana is 6 hours.
That's the Eastern Bloc. That's Eastern Bloc Europe.
Oh, yeah, that's further. You're right.
Yeah.
Well, Europe is so little. Well, anyways, David Hunt said the same thing. Germany is 6 p.m. Let's get back. And David Hunt also says it was rigged, by the way, Corey.
All right. David Hunt and his rigged nation complaints is, even when he wins, he claims it's rigged. So just eat some okra. That'll help you get past it.
Yes. So
speaking of food, we got to do a food race, don't we? Do we ever ask the other question?
Yeah, we do. Oh, hey, Black girls getting their shift together. Hello, good people. I caught it live. Woo, woo.
What's up, Black girls getting your shift together.
Yes, she will help you all get the best therapy. She brings on some of the best folks. Are we going back to another question? You said the food question, because Gail at Night posted our plant-based playlist. That's where y'all can find the chicken.
Did we ever get the answers to the question in the last one?
Oh no. Okay, so let's go back to the questions. I'm sorry, y'all. We get so excited when we bring Yahki Awakened's information here. Let's put the question back up so that we can do a food race, because it's a game show and we all supposed to be answering stuff. All right. The iron phosphate tincture by Yahki Awakened is good for sickle cell anemia. He's talked about curing sickle cell, not just helping folks. Iron deficiency anemia, hypertension, and many other diseases. So which foods are high in iron? Broccoli, spinach, beet greens, bread, pumpkin seeds, soybeans, flax seeds, lentils, potato chips. You can list them. If you get it right, we will put your name into the food race. So this way you'll be a winner, just like Brown Coat Blue.
How did Erica and Skylar get into the answer list?
Who are they?
Pumpkin seeds.
Oh, you know what? You know what, Crafty Mom Creations? Ask the questions. We'll answer them.
Yeah.
And she says, thanks again for the warm welcome. I'm new and have a lot of questions. People are asking questions, and we're just answering.
This is all about. This is all
sharing information.
And you see, we got Dr. Coat Blue in the house.
Yeah, Brown Coat Blue. He says, not at the moment. Thanks for checking. So Brown Coat Blue does not have, any he doesn't have any content up. Now, Black Girl's getting their shift together. She's in the medical field, y'all. So she says spinach, beets, flaxseed. Okay. Before the billions. Hey there. He says salute to the chat.
Billions in the house down in Georgia.
Yes. David Hunt is saying beet, broccoli, soybeans, lentils, everything except for potato chips. Brown Coat Blue was like, yep, that sounds good. I was about to say broccoli living a full life. Lord, Sandra, I'm sorry. Sandra living a full life says broccoli. And Gail at Night is letting you all know where you can find all of this information. Now, I'm going to pull up the iron phosphate tincture. So that way we can kind of see, what answers, where are we getting these answers, okay?
And if you have questions, fire away. We'll try to lead you to the water, as they like to say, with Master Herbalist Yah'ki Awakened, and some of the healthcare experience LaQuita Marie has had over the past 25 years.
Yes, I've been a nurse and seen a whole bunch of stuff, and it's been interesting. I'll just say that. So, Mr. Riley's World says broccoli and most of the stuff on the list. He just kept it simple. Like, man, I ain't writing all of that.
Most of the stuff.
Look, because the whole thing is there's so many things, right? So many good answers, and what you don't want to do is miss something, right? And most of us are on mobile devices, so that's the other tough part. So let's see. I'm going to go back to the website so that way we can pull it up. Crafty Mom Creations says, my blood work came back with a low hemoglobin, low 8 for 4 to 6 months. I'm working on consuming more iron, so thanks much. Hey, all of these foods are going to help you out, as well as...
Except the bread and potato chips. Everything else is correct.
Right. So let's see, Cassandra, Brown Coat Blue, all of them have correct answers. I'm going to go to the website so that way we can see, what Yahki is saying, what can help us, what's in this iron tincture, because I do like that he gives us some of the information along with it so we know, what we're doing, how we're doing it. Let's see what else they're saying here. XDMC. He says, add cannabis to that list and you straight. Meanwhile, Gail at Night is saying, hey, to before the base, hey, BDB, BEETY. Hey, BDB.
BDB.
Yes.
Sound like he on Martin. BDB.
Look, okay, so Yahki Awakened, we're talking about iron. I'm going to show you all this iron phosphate tincture on his channel, and I'll show you how to get there, because remember his website is such a wealth of information. So when I go to store,
I'm sorry, go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, I say, these natural remedies, they ain't nothing new under the sun. I don't know how many of y'all come from the deep, dirty South, but they would say that women sometimes, especially when they're pregnant.
Oh, wait, I'm going to go to I Need Healing In. That helps, because this way you can put in which system. Mm-hmm. But wait, what am I looking for? Iron
phosphate.
Phosphate, that would be
tincture.
under it was under quite a few of them. I'm going to look under the muscular system.
But like I said, when they would say women that would be pregnant, or they were their bodies would just pick up red clay and eat it. It was because of the iron. It was because of low iron, and they needed more iron. Not low iron, but they needed more iron. And so eating clay, natural. You can't get any more natural than that. So that's one of those things. Like I said, these natural remedies have been with us for centuries, but we just got away from them because we want to.
So I also went to store products, and I went to tinctures.
Okay, gotcha.
Because I know that the iron phosphate tincture is on the second page of that, because I came here beforehand.
So they go to store and then they go to products.
Yep.
And then go to tinctures.
Yep. And that way, because you can go to capsules, tinctures, whatever. So the iron phosphate tincture, when I click on it, it says here that my internet is loading up and stuff. Let's see what the chat is saying, because y'all, I'm sorry. I am forgetting about y'all a little bit, but I'm not. Oh, black girls getting their shift together is throwing shade. Anything except okra. You know what?
Oh,
And Philip says, say it again, shift. No, don't say that. Shift. I know, right? Mr. Roseborough says bread might be off the list too.
Yeah, everything except bread and potato chips.
I made a rice yesterday. Oh, thank you. Black girls getting their shift together. She says, I love your headscarf. I have the shirt to match.
Oh,
you know what? The best way for women to get iron and protein is, this is XDMC.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay, so Crafty Mom Creation says, I've been receiving iron intravenously once a week for about a month. Look, and Brown Coat Blue says a variety of herbs are eaten in many parts of the world by pregnant women. So, they eat the clay for the iron.
Yep.
And Gail says, yep, eating dirt, starch, ice, all signs of deficiencies. And XDMC just laughing at you, Corey, because you stopped me. Y'all just go to Master Herbalist Yah'ki Awakened. This is where I am right now.
Coco don't get sick right now.
Lord, because she always eating something dirty. Like, girl.
Ever since she go walk and crawl and walk, she always eating off the floor. Girl, get up.
Yeah. Okay, so iron phosphate. This herbal compound is very high in iron phosphate. The tincture will provide the body with 102 minerals, but its leading mineral is iron. The herbal compound will improve the entire body on a cellular level, good for sickle cell, iron deficiency, hypertension, other diseases. And so, yeah, he also has a photo here. So that way it kind of has all of that information, and it shows you the main ingredients: greater bugleweed, quassia, blessed thistle or blessed thistle, red willow bark, and guaco. Now, keep in mind, he talks about these things in his videos. So if you don't want to look them up, don't. Just listen to him, right? But this iron phosphate tincture is a great one. He shows you how to use it. Shake it well. Take 4 to 6 drops daily. A diet does come with this healing system. So check the Eat to Live page to know what to eat while you're on the herbal compound. Yep. Right here, you see, you can add it to your cart. This one costs $60, I think. And you can even pay in 4 payments of $15. So he makes sure that he has everybody in check. Black girls getting their shift together says, I love flax seeds. Right. And they're high in iron. And Crafty Mom Creation says, shoot, I'm chew. Like, I'm there. I think that was a typo, but
shoot, I'm chew. Okay.
I know, right?
Okay.
I think she said, shoot, I'm there. So anyways, let's get this race going.
Who's in it? You got everybody in there?
Oh, almost. No. Okay. Philip says there's only one wrong question, Crafty Mom. The questions that aren't asked. Yes. Whatever question that isn't asked, that's the wrong question. Well, ask your questions. We're here for it.
Definitely. Like I said, and we encourage people because we have a wealth of knowledge in the chat. Brown Coat Blue travels across the world, and he's got a lot of wealth of information on his travels. Black girls getting their shift together, works in the medical field. So you got people here that are ready and give experiences. Like I said, I wish XDMC had dove in here earlier because he's a prostate cancer survivor, and he has a lot of experience with helping people get through that situation.
How you know he wants his information in the street?
He talks about it all the time.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, so we got a lot of people here that are ready to answer questions and help, because this is what it's all about: building that community, share power, share through storytelling and experiences and travel, and and education, and with the information provided by Master Herbalist Yah'ki Awakened to get you off them drugs.
Yes,
The nasty
absolutely.
little side effects they cause.
Now, here's the thing. We are ready to play this game, but we're also at the end of the hour. We're like 54 minutes in.
That's all the fun we got.
I know, right? And so, well, the thing is, let's do this race because whoever put an answer in pretty much got it right.
Mhm.
Oh, wait, you know what? Let me make sure I got G. Albert in there because he did give an answer. I think. I can't remember. Did he give an answer on this one?
He probably did.
He usually does. Let's just throw him in there. And you know what? I'm gonna throw Wally in there, even though he's not here.
Yeah, throw him in there
because he'll watch and learn Wally in the race because y'all know me and Wally fight about him being in the race. So let's put it on for 20 seconds. And if you
throw KBs in there for kicks.
Oh, okay, sure. Let's throw K in there as well. And we are good. Let's do it.
You know you're ready.
Okay, so anything that you want to add before we do this, Corey? Any personal iron stories or anything?
No, the main one was I shared about, again, about the people like Bronco Blue said, people eating earth or the soil, clay, dirt from different parts of the world, because again, that's just proof that that's just innate. Your body will tell you what it's looking for, and it'll even tell you where to get it from when you have those different cravings. And so natural remedies have always been a part of it. So when we talk about Master Herbalist Yah'ki Awakened, there's science behind this. And like I said, if you
I gotta laugh and throw Wally in there. Okay, AJ, thank you for saying 3 more people need to smash the like button. We're gonna get into the side effects. That's our final thing, Philip Waldo, because he says them side effects will kill you before the drug will. And look, Wally, didn't I tell you? Yeah. Wally was in there. LaQuita, you damn wrong. Can you always, Corey, you always switch your sides? How the hell?
What I do? How did I get drugged into this fight? It's I got tagged in and didn't even know I was in the fight.
Crafty Mom Creations, we're going to get to your answer next. Any thoughts on improving immune system like vitamins and supplements that are natural? Absolutely. Yeah. The food definitely will do it for you. Whole foods.
He has a whole immune system support system.
Adding fruits and vegetables. Yeah. And he does have a whole immune system support kit.
Thank you.
So I'll look on his channel for that as well. Right after this race. Because y'all know we threw Wally in there and now he's mad. But that was the point, right? Me and Wally got to fight.
Right.
Oh, Black girls getting their shift together. Said she was today's year old when she learned about eating dirt. You never heard of that?
She was what years old?
Today. She just learned today. Today years old.
Okay. I was like, I thought it was a typo. Okay, got you.
You know what, Phillip, you better hit that light.
My grandmother was one that talked about that a lot, and she was always like, my grandma was famous for eating stuff out of the garden, barely brushing it off against her shirt and just chomping on it. And I'm like,
that's where you get that vitamin B.
Right. I'd be like, huh? Grandma, you gonna get sick? She said, no, I ain't gonna get sick because eat this dirt on this, because she used to eat raw, peel rutabagas with her teeth and eat it.
Mm-hmm. And I got the race set up, by the way.
Yeah. And then she just, like I said, she never had any dental problems. She had all her teeth when she passed away at the age of 70 something, 78, I think she was. And like I said,
you know what, Crafty Mom Creations, if you're a vegetarian, just make sure you're also non-dairy person, because the dairy products, Yahki Awakened, watch some of his videos. He will talk about
it'll leach the minerals out of you.
Yeah, and also that not only does it leach the minerals from your body, but the dairy products. Hey, Resplendence Language Arts, love you as well. That's why I've been learning languages, y'all. Look, on Resplendence Language Arts, they have short clips. So Crafty Mom Creations, make sure that you are looking at non-dairy items, because I know we still eat cheese, but non-dairy cheese, non-dairy sour cream, non-dairy yogurt. And Gail at Night is helping you too. She drinks echinacea tea for the immune system. And so definitely, if you are a vegetarian, make sure you increase your fruits.
And dandelion tea is good for immune boosting, but it's good for everything.
Yes, burdock root, Yahki's tincture. Sometimes when you look at his website, and if you listen to him, he says, I'm telling you all what's in it, so that if you want to create your own, you definitely can.
He'll say, you ain't got to buy it from me.
Girl, you about to be in the race. Black girls getting their shift together. She said, wait, what is this graphic? This is so cool. Corey, go ahead and say it, because look at Wally, Team Mediterranean. Do you, Wally, do you? As long as you add the fruits and vegetables. And David Hunt says, want some nata sandwich with okra. I have a chance. So let's see who he is in this race. David is a bowl of soup, it looks like. So Let's go for it, Corey. You say whatever you need to say, and we'll see who's going to win this race for putting an answer in the last game, in the last question.
All right, you ready?
Yes.
On your marks, get set. What does black girl getting their shift together say when she eats a whole bunch of flax seeds? She says she's gonna have to
go. All right, so let's see. Mr. Riley's world is falling back with Cassandra and Brown. Dr. Brown Coat Blue too. Brown girls getting this shit together. I mean, black girls. No, everybody's falling back. But David Hunt's pulling up. Cassandra South Fulton Gardner's coming back. Giabba Steady's back there with Jagale at night. K Business. Oh, black girls getting their shift together for the win.
Hey! Push along to the front.
That's it. Sorry, Mr. Riley. He was like, let's go. But you know what? Philip is a meatitarian right along with Wally. That's probably why
y'all are constipated. Slow down.
Yep. You see how things turned around? Black girls getting their shit together.
Now,
wait, you can also, this is Dr. Brown Coat Blue. Speaking of Dr. Brown Coat Blue, I'm going to see which, I think he lost off the screen. Anyway, he says you can also fast if you feel like you're under heavy attack from some sort of bug. It does boost your immunity. You're right. They talk about that too. Dr. Neil Barnard, Dr. Michael Greger. So this way, if you all are wondering, I don't know about Yah'ki Awakened, he's saying the same thing the medical doctor was saying. Dr. Barbara O'Neill, Dr. Baxter Montgomery. Yes. Okay, you do fresh ginger and turmeric every morning, Crafty Mom Creations. That is a good boost. Let's see what else they're saying. Look.
And then who was it that we were watching the other day talking about the cold plunge and the hot plunge helps with
Dr. Barbara O'Neill.
Right. That's another way to boost your immune system and increase healing.
Yes.
Because it stimulates your cells to do different things as far as producing more energy and ATP so that you can actually heal faster. Because and that's why for those of you like sports, athletes they'll get into a cold tub. Cold tubs are designed to get that body system producing more cellular at the cellular level healing properties. So that's why cold plunges and hot plunges are great.
Yeah, and then Corey used to play football when he could see, and so they would do that definitely. Poor David Hunt. He said he was robbed in the last 3 seconds, and Mr. Riley's world is team meatitarian too. So let me see where you all fell in the.
Correction, I didn't just play football. I used to lay folks low.
You know what? Philip, see your brother and brought your seat. Y'all know that Philip's my brother. So that's why Wally is saying this. Philip, see your brother-in-law be tripping. Corey out here selling out versus putting his foot down. It ain't right.
What did I do? Because I didn't say don't put the Wally in the race. Okay, I got you. All right.
Black girl's getting this shit together. Says I crossed the line like Flojo. Yeah, girl, you did it. And
you
Phillip
also just showed your age, though.
I know, right?
The Wally probably don't even know who Flojo is. He's so young.
Yes. All right. So let's see what happened here. Let's see how this all worked out. Okay.
Flojo used to make tracksuits look good.
Brown Coat Blue says yes, hot for a few minutes and then cold for. This is Dr. Brown Coat Blue, Corey. And then cold for a few minutes in the shower. 2 to 3
minutes, they said in the shower. Yep.
He's about I can't do that, but it's proven to help boost immunity. Yes.
I did it yesterday and it was kind of rough.
GT Jr. laughed at my laid him low.
Yes, I did.
All right, so let's see what we got here.
My brother-in-law can attest to it. I played on the only undefeated championship team at our high school.
Black Girls Getting Their Shit Together was first as a double layer cake. Now we do
the flax seeds is a vegan cake with flax seeds.
Let me tell you, we do go to a vegan bakery, and so it is not a healthy indulgence. But if we want an indulgence, we do vegan. So that way there's no dairy in there. No eggs, no butter, no it does have sugar. David Hunt is second.
We need to do an
Cassandra
episode
is third.
Now that you mentioned that, because you know how people think our kids are just so deprived.
Yes.
So we need to talk about how we still enjoy some of those sweet indulgences. We got lots of places we can just walk around and talk about that here.
Sandra Living a Full Life is 4. Trash Can Waves, they made it to the top 5. Then we got K Business Podcast, G. Albert, Wally. Poor Wally's in 8th, but he's in the top 10. Wait, I put Gayla Knight in there twice because she is also 9th place. Didn't I say her name already?
Yeah, you did.
Oh, no, I didn't. She's 9th. Okay. She's only 9th place. And then Philip is in the top 10. Mr. Riley's World and Dr. Brown Coat Blue was back there, helping people out.
Yeah, he was coming in the rear because he was busy pulling books off the shelf to research answers.
I know, right? Can we see the photo finish? Okay, AJ's Road Tripping says she did a cryo treatment. Okay, so that's something to check out as well, you all. There's so much help out here for all of us. Wally was laughing, Corey, and Crafty Mom Creation says it's weird how our own doctors, nope, they don't give all this information. Let me tell you, that's why we got to visit Master Herbalist Yah'ki Awakened.
And like I said, if you want to extend your knowledge, listen to him. Listen to Barbara O'Neill, Dr. Baxter Montgomery, Dr. Milton Mills, Dr.
Oh, okay, sure.
Neil
Dr.
Barnard,
Pam Popper.
Pam Popper.
Mm-hmm. Brown Coat Blue says the docs. It's really sad. Dr. Esselstyn as well. It's the doctors. It's really sad. Crafty Mom Creations. There's some good ones, but most just don't care to stay up to date on the science and just recommend whatever the drug rep tells them. True.
That's where it is. Right there. That last part of your sentence, right there. The drug rep. Like I
Speaking
said,
of drug reps, we told y'all Black girls getting their shift together is in the medical field, but she also don't want nobody to know her age. She said, "Stay out my age business, Corey."
Oh, you said Flojo. You just told everybody right there.
Thank you, Uncle Grandpa Stu.
Grandpa Stu in the house.
He's like, better late than never. Uncle Grandpa in the house. How you gonna be Uncle and Grandpa?
Wow, that sounds like the movie. There was a movie called The Stupids where he said, "I'm my own grandpa."
Oh yes. Okay, so wait a second. Thank you for the super sticker, by the way, Grandpa. Uncle Stu, the old man on the block, one of the best channels on YouTube addressing things that
state of emergency.
Look, that some of us aren't addressing. Now, AGS Road Trip and put that Heifer's Weizen or however you say the beer in Germany down. He's talking about Derriere or Dairy Air. Like Derriere as in bum, or dairy, the food group that they call food, but Dr. Milton Mills says it should be a crime to call dairy a food group, and then AIR.
Right.
All right. Wally says,
Danny boy, the dairy, Irish dairy. I got you now. Got you. Got you.
Now, y'all, I made this rice last night that had okra in it. Okra and butter beans.
That was so good. I was eating it cold.
It's so good, yeah.
Now if I can go get something now after you guys broadcast.
Right? AJ's Road Trip says, salute to Uncle Grandpa. I know that's right. Y'all, we got to get out of here. We are over the hour. We have to give you all some of the side effects. Yes, we're going to just look at Lipitor because that's one that Dr. Barbara O'Neill says if you stop Lipitor, which is a cholesterol lowering drug that does not lower cholesterol. There's a Dr. Barbara O'Neill saying, it's not mine. She said, if you get off of it, then one of the main side effects that you will experience is the return of your memory. You will reverse your memory loss. And I'm like, dang, are y'all for real? This is terrible. You look, Wally says that y'all know Wally is the man, right? He has a Wealth Talk Productions channel where he talks about different types of health. He says the healthcare game is about you. You have to be about you. Exactly. Okra is not the devil, Philip. Look at Black girls getting their shit together. She says, I was in dentistry. That's me, girl. I was a nurse. I stopped taking care of people with the liability and the folks getting on your nerves, but I'm still a nurse. You're still in the business. Because look at your smile. You're doing something. We need the secrets to that. Y'all go to her channel, check out her smile. You'll see what we're saying. To bring you up to speed, Corey was on the short bus. Philip says he started on the short bus. Okay, so we're going to get out of here. And we're going to show you the side effects because trust me that butter beans, Mr. Riley says, y'all show enough country. I miss eating butter beans. Country food.
Yes, sir.
It's good stuff. Okay, to pharma corporations, you are the product. Statins are bad for you. Ain't that right?
It's Brown Coat Blue again.
Mm-hmm. You're Dr. Brown Coat.
Dr. Brown Coat.
It's factual. Statin use increases all causes of mortality. See what I'm saying?
Yeah, and it's
look at G. Albert. Y'all know G. Albert had a real memory loss. He says, huh? What was that about memory loss again? He actually had amnesia. I can't remember how it was induced or what happened. All I know is get off Lipitor.
If you're on Lipitor or any statins, get off of them because they actually limit your advanced memory loss is what I'm trying to say. So,
look at Andel. I need that memory thing so I can remember to come on in. Look,
come on in, sugar.
Come on in, sugar. But this is what we're going to show you right now. Thank you, Steph Shockley. She says this was so informative. I'll have to watch the replay.
Thank you, Steph.
I watch everything in double time because that's the only way I can get it all in. Butter beans and biscuits. Oh yeah, can I get down? And he didn't even mention cannabis.
XDC. Yeah. Now, and Quita's made biscuits, and
I gotta make some. It's almost that time.
You do. And she's made some great, old-fashioned drop biscuits. Like when I first got them, I said, dang, did my grandma be just like, positively possess your body with her spirit and take you into the kitchen and roll these biscuits out? And
I've even made them without dairy products.
That's what I'm talking about. I got so excited about the biscuit part, I forgot to say that part.
Yes. So they are still just as good. Let's see. I'm going to show you all this page because we got to get out of here, y'all. We have to get our plant-based treat in. And this page, I just Googled Lipitor side effects and I came to this page, right? Lipitor side effects. Common ones are diarrhea, upset stomach, muscle and joint pain, changes in some blood tests. So you notice how they got this in bold at the top. Nope, scroll on down, y'all. Keep reading. Then they have these cold-like symptoms, joint pain, diarrhea, urinary tract infection, stomach pain, muscle pain and spasms, difficulty falling and staying asleep. Nah, let's get over here down to the bottom where they show nosebleeds, blurred vision, ringing in the ears, fever, liver problems, abnormal blood and urine results, malaise, which is a general tiredness where you just feel chronically fatigued. Which is a general feeling of discomfort or uneasiness is what they're saying, malaise, a dis-ease, like a uneasiness, basically. After the medication became available to the public, people reported additional side effects such as tiredness, tendon problems, memory loss, and confusion. Other reported issues included dizziness, depression, peripheral neuropathy. Now, y'all know peripheral means away from your core, neuropathy. So when you got that tingling in your fingers and toes, pain and all of that, pancreatitis and interstitial lung disease. Great Scott.
Is it pancreatitis?
And look, they're talking about, according to the drug label, the cognitive issues were generally not serious and went away after patients stopped taking the drugs.
Of course.
You know what? Let me tell y'all.
So even the medical company that makes the medicines tell you not to take the medicine. It's like,
just stop it, y'all, and save yourself. All right. Why is black girls getting this shit together, saying to Florida Evans for Wiley? Damn. So I know, right? Because his channel is on a break. Okay, so Corey did do the bang bang at the beginning, yes. And XDMC says Corey has taken whippivity to a whole new level. He's laughing at you. All right, so how do we get out of here, Corey? Because we got to give a plant-based treat. And it's criminal, Brown Coat Blue, what they're doing. I agree. Dr. Brown Coat Blue also says, once you start digging deep into these companies and the way they spend these products, look, Crafty Creation says, my short-term memory is no joke. Ain't it crazy? It's just sad. Look, it's just super sad. So anyways, we have to do our plant-based treat. Statins significantly increase the incidence of all forms of cancer, type 2 diabetes, high blood pressure. It's so sad that they can get away with it.
And I'm not going to go too far in the weeds with this, so you can do your own research. When you look at people like Dr. Master Herbalist Yah'ki Awakened, and you look at people like Barbara O'Neill and other doctors that talk about what people like to term alternative medicine. But you look at what they're saying is they'll even tell you cholesterol is not a bad thing, and it's not in the food. Cholesterol is something your liver makes to heal the body, but the way we eat and cause constant damage, it causes the liver to overproduce cholesterol, which leads to plaque. So I'm not gonna go too far in the weeds with that, but we got something that's a plant-based treat that's gonna help you out.
Wait. Main ingredients: greater bugle weed, quassia, blessed thistle, red willow bark, and guaco. Those are all in that iron tincture that we showed. So when you go, what happens is you can look up some of the ingredients in his tinctures. And this way you can kind of figure out, am I allergic to these things or not allergic, but what are the side effects of some of these things? So I'm just going to show you one because we are way over time. He talks a lot about burdock roots. So I'm going to go to Healthline where we have an RN I was going to say she's a dietitian, but she's talking about all the benefits, a powerhouse of antioxidants. It removes toxins from the blood. It may inhibit or stop some types of cancer. It may be an aphrodisiac, man, because y'all always concerned about that. It can help treat skin issues, potential risks and side effects. Now look at how there's limited or no research on the pediatric uses of burdock root. So that's where you have to be careful with your children. But some potential risks are, if you're taking burdock supplements, take only in moderation. More research is needed to determine the safety of the supplement. So you see, they don't even know. They don't even really have anything. They don't have people saying that they have interstitial lung disease.
Pancreatitis.
Right. It's considered to be safe to eat, but you should only buy it from reputable sellers and should never collect it in the wild. They probably saying that because they want you to buy it from them. We don't know. But anyways, burdock root is a natural diuretic, so you shouldn't take it if you're dehydrated. Or you could take it and just drink some more water, or eat some more fruit, like Yahki Awakened tells you. Y'all, there's healing out here. We can help ourselves.
But how do we? Nobody's nothing about death, diarrhea, nothing about any of those other things that were listed with the Lipitor. So that's why we say get off the drugs.
Look, I'm telling you,
nasty side effects.
Look at David Hunt. Afro what? Y'all heard me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Sandra living a full life. I'm gonna listen to this 3 or 4 times to get all of this. It's good stuff. Wally says I gotta get some meat and bake good treats. You know what?
David Hunt said he can put some burdock in his bust up shots.
Thank you, Mr. Riley's
so
World.
That way he can bust up shots.
We're about to head out of here, but not before we hear one more thing from Brown Coat Blue, because we're gonna ignore Philip saying when you stop taking your herpes pills, you got your hairline back. Stevie Wonder stunt double. Dr. Brown Coat Blue says exactly. Cholesterol is basically the firefighter that shows up. If there's too many, they can block the road. So minimizing the fire is the fix. Cutting the cholesterol through the pills kills you.
See, nah, this is
for informational purposes only. Thank you, Gail at Night. Not medical advice.
This is Hotep himself that came back in the flesh of Brown Coat Blue, dropping all these. He had a parable up in there.
Look, do what Wally said. Wally said, research, research, research. Corey, tell them how they can get more fruits and vegetables every day at every single meal. Go ahead and introduce it.
Fiber is the key to also helping with some of these things as well. And today it's time for today's plant-based treat by Chef LaQuita Marie.
Wait, did we say which one we're doing?
You said the oatmeal.
Oh, okay. Well, I say that because I didn't know if they wanted the drop biscuits.
Yeah, do the drop biscuits. You brought it up. Yeah, let's do that one.
Okay. So we're going to do the drop biscuits instead, just to show you that you can have some of your favorite foods with non-dairy items in them. Now, let's hope that I can find the drop biscuits to show everybody, because you know we have a million recipes in our plant-based treat library. Playlist or library. And thank you, Gail at Night, for dropping that playlist.
Like Brown Coat Blue was saying, it's crazy. They got us thinking that, things that actually naturally occur in the body and things that are natural parts, reactions in our body are diseases, but they're not. It's real deep.
Just your body reacting. Yeah, like Wally said, research. Look at Wally. He's happy about the biscuits. And that's the hood response, is what Philip is saying to Black Girls getting their shit together. Because of the way she typed her, I don't want it. Anyways, you know what? Sandra living a full life says Google is going to kill us with all that mixed information. Right. This is why we go to the doctors that have already done their research. And a lot of times the Master Herbalist Patrick Delves, check him out. Patrick Delves. Go ahead, Corey.
And now it's time for today's plant-based treat by Chef LaQuita Marie, drop biscuits.
Here we go.
Good old-fashioned drop biscuits. To prep, bake the acorn squash and remove the seeds. All the ingredients are here. Pause the video so you can see them all.
We're going to create our buttermilk. Lemons have citric acid, which reduces the risk of you forming kidney stones, and potassium for nerve and muscle communication and blood pressure regulation. Almond milk, soy milk, rice milk, they all work.
Dissolve the salt and sugar in water. Use a half a cup of water to dissolve them in.
I'm going to put the squash in a bowl. I'm going to mash it with the buttermilk so that they are already blended before I add anything else.
Dissolve the baking powder in a little bit of milk.
Acorn squash has antioxidants that reduce inflammation, leading to diseases like arthritis, diabetes, different cancers. So I've mixed up the butter with the 2.5 cups of flour.
Mix into the flour and butter our coarse crumbles.
Add the squash mixture to the flour and butter. Acorn squash has vitamin A and lutein for healthy eyesight, plus fiber and potassium for lowering blood pressure and regulating blood sugar. So I'll go ahead and add another 1/2 cup of flour to this. Mix it and refrigerate while the oven preheats to 400 degrees. Just drop these biscuits oven, warming at 400 degrees. Bake 12 to 15 minutes until golden brown. Let's get some butter on these. I did use some Earth Balance plant-based butter.
Let's make it a breakfast biscuit.
Make this a breakfast meal. This has a nice smoky flavor. Air fried tofu. Tofu is made from soybeans. Eating soy products reduces the recurrence of breast cancer and relieves menopausal symptoms.
These biscuits were delicious. They tasted like sweet potato biscuits with sausage. Took me back to my grandma's country kitchen.
All right.
And I'm telling you, I'm straight North Carolina, North Cackalack all the way. And when she gave me that biscuit, I was like, ain't no way in the ham sandwich just squashing this. And like I said, but people think about adding vegetables to the food. Think about it.
Well, you know what G. Albert said, that looks good.
It is
Crafty
good.
Mom Creations. Look, I don't know if you've ever added squash to your biscuits, but she's been on her health journey since 2017 and still learning. It is important to be an advocate, your own advocate for your health. Black girls getting their shit together. So what were you saying about me, Corey?
I was gonna say with you, like I said, when you blend vegetables into things like that, the vegetables don't taste like nothing. That's why you have things like salt, pepper, oregano. That's what you're eating. That's what you're eating food for. It's the flavor of the seasoning.
Philip, you can dissolve salt.
But naturally, vegetables, you eat it, just taste a piece of it raw. It doesn't have a taste that's going to impact the flavor of the food.
Yes. How do we say goodbye, Corey? We are way over time. We're going into an hour and 20 minutes. Y'all know it's only a 1 hour show. Thank you for sticking and staying with us, making this one of the best shows ever. Your input is greatly appreciated. And we couldn't have done this without you. Oh my goodness, we didn't say thanks to our sponsors.
Oh Lord, we did not. Well, thank you to our sponsors.
Well, they were scrolling at the bottom of the screen earlier. We're going to just scroll them again. And y'all, Trash Can Waves is one of our sponsors right now. So I got to add his name to that list too. How do we say goodbye? We are going to say goodbye the way Philip Waldo Jr. and Trash Can Waves would say goodbye to the fact that at some point in time, if they had chickenpox, shingles, or a cold sore, the herpes virus was in their body. They're going to say, deuces. Deuces. Why should you put Trash Can Waves link up there? You mentioned herpes, and he said, don't mention my name and herpes. And deuces. Deuces, yeah.